All right, we're rolling. 3, 2, 1, action. I don't know what to say.
Season 2.
We're back. I guess we should introduce ourselves because we've been gone for so long. There probably are quite a few new people here, if anyone's
Or you
watching.
forgot about us.
Or you forgot about us, which is very likely. My name is Chris.
I'm Tyler.
And if you're new here, welcome.
And if you're returning, welcome back.
No, for real, welcome back because it has been a long time coming here. A year and a half. Taylor has released multiple albums since we've been on this channel. We know we've been gone for literally a year and a half.
Last thing was posted in January.
January of 2023. It is now June 8th, 2024. We are a couple. We've been together for 3.5 years. We met each other long distance. About a year and a half ago, we decided to put our stuff in storage. I moved out of New York.
Moved out of Philly.
Put our stuff in storage, and we wanted to travel. Mm-hmm. We both work remote from our jobs, so we were like, why not?
Yeah, and it seemed like a perfect option at the time. We didn't really know what we wanted to do, living situation-wise, where we wanted to go, so we had the resources to do it, I guess.
Yeah, we had the
and
opportunity.
So we're like, might as well.
And we did it. So we decided to put our stuff in storage, and kind of that's where we left you guys off at.
We didn't forget about you guys. All the random comments. We've gotten a few comments. It's like very random. It's like, does anybody know where these two went?
We wanted to comment back, but at the same time, we're like, we'll just make a video. We'll just make a video. And now it's been a year and a half, so we finally said, all right, it's time.
Yeah.
Let's sit down, talk to you guys, and let's start this thing all over again.
Yeah, this looks like an apology video. We're sorry.
We are sorry we've been gone for so long. Anyway, okay, I guess how this video is going to work is we're going to kind of give you some background on where we've been for the last year and a half. Where we are now, we're in a completely new city, so we're excited to tell you about that and where this channel is going to go because we want to start YouTube again. We've missed you guys. All right, you want to get into it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, let's roll back the tapes, I guess, to January of 2023. Where did we leave them off?
We were at Concrete Cowboy.
Yes. Oh, it was my birthday weekend.
Yeah.
I was turning 29, and we just got to Texas, and
Yep.
we started our nomadic lifestyle. We put our stuff in storage, and we hit the road. So our goal for 2023 was to travel around and kind of figure out where we wanted to live. So we went to multiple different cities. We tried DC, we tried Kansas City, Chicago, Dallas, Pittsburgh. We tried a lot of different cities and we narrowed it down to a few.
Kansas City was like our first one. We liked it. Very small, first of all.
We're big city people for sure.
Yeah, very, I'd say like feasible for financial wise. Definitely like good rent prices and everything. But it's just, it wasn't
Not the vibe.
not what we liked. Yeah, not the vibe. So
Nix that.
yeah, that was out the door.
We did try DC. We liked DC a little bit. I feel like we went back and forth on DC. There were parts of it we really liked, and the parts of it were just not our favorite.
Yeah.
Like every area we went to, everything seemed far apart to me. That's why I didn't like it. I feel like to get to places, I mean, you could take public transportation, which is fine. We do that all the time, but I guess for the times we were there, we just couldn't feasibly get around, or it seemed hard to get up to other areas.
Yeah, like all the neighborhoods are kind of a little bit disjointed.
And there's a lot of traffic. The traffic there is horrendous.
It takes forever to get anywhere.
Yeah. Like New York and Philly had a lot of traffic, but DC just, it was chaotic.
Very clean city though.
So we kind of nixed DC. Then we came to Chicago.
It was kind of by like a little bit of a misfortune. If you ever heard of Crime Junkie, which
we'll put it right here.
Yeah, if you're an OG, you know that we love it.
Love Crime Junkie.
And they were doing live shows around the country, and one of them was in Dallas, which we were there at the time. However, Mother Nature had a different plan and was like, ice storm that weekend.
We literally were trapped inside for the whole week.
Yeah.
Dallas doesn't do cold weather very well, I guess. So we were trapped.
Yeah, so the show got canceled. We still wanted to go see it, so we're like, okay, what are our other options? And Chicago was on the list, and neither of us really have ever spent a lot of time in Chicago, and flights were super cheap in the winter because, I mean, it's the Midwest in the winter. So we ended up kind of changing gears, booked the new tickets. to go see the show in Chicago.
Yeah, we ended up visiting Chicago. That morning we woke up, the first day we were officially here, our first full day in Chicago, it was blue skies, middle of February, so we were expecting it to be horrible, but it was warm.
It was like 50.
It was the perfect weather, and it was just, it could not have been a better weekend.
I know. I don't think anybody
Chicago.
really, like even people that were, we talked to a few like locals and they're like,
we don't know how to act in this weather because this is unheard of for us in February.
And we already came into, also coming into Chicago thinking like, oh, it's kind of like a New York, but not as good. Like kind of like giving it, already having a bad mindset about Chicago. But we got here and the city's clean. People were nice.
True. Westerners are extremely welcoming.
Yeah. Things were really affordable too. So we're like, wait, do we like Chicago? So we had a great weekend, but we left.
Yeah. It's kind of like a week. We were here for like a week almost.
Yeah, it was a long weekend. But we left and we were like, okay, that was a great weekend, but never really thought much of it after that. We also were still really early into our year of just being nomadic. So we didn't really want to make any decisions quickly on where we would want to live. So we kind of just moved on with life. We spent another, 2 months in Dallas and then we came up to Pittsburgh for the summer. Basically, it was a Taylor Swift summer. Spent most weekends going to bars, listening to Taylor Swift, and just having a good time with some friends that we had in Pittsburgh because we don't get to see them very often.
Right. Yeah. Because like I have a lot of friends that had moved there after college, so it was nice to kind of spend quality time with them that I haven't in 4 years since graduating. We're around the idea of like, okay, maybe this might be a future opportunity, but for being a big city, it's still not a big city. Kind of what we were looking for.
Right.
So we're like. Again, we're still not committing to anything yet.
I guess fast forward a little bit because we ended up coming back to Dallas for a little while after Pittsburgh. We did a few trips in the winter. We went to Mexico City for a week, which was really fun.
Yeah.
And then we went to Park City for Thanksgiving with my family, which we liked Salt Lake City, but it just wasn't, it's not a big enough city for like public transportation, and we really like the idea of living downtown in a city where you can like walk everywhere, and it just wasn't that for us. So that was never really on the list for us, but we did have a lot of fun there. Right before actually we went to Mexico, which was October. October is really when we sat down and we were like, where do we want to live? Like, what's our next move? We knew we didn't want to do another year of being nomadic. We were like ready to settle down, have our own space, because it was a great year of travel, but like we miss having our home. Like we miss having a place where it's private, our own space to come home to.
And when you're in your adult years, living with your parents gets a little dicey.
True.
It's a little less private, and it's kind of like you're being watched in a sense.
Right.
No offense.
Like when we would go out, my parents would be like, "Where are you guys going? When are you gonna be back?" Like, you don't need to know.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I was also in 2024. I was turning 30 years old, and I was like, I need my own space. Like this is not gonna work. So we sat down and did our pros and cons on all the places that we traveled that year, and figured out really where do we want to live. And I feel like we both came to the consensus pretty quickly. After all of the travel we went through, we realized like Chicago was really where we wanted to live.
Yeah, it felt like we weren't forcing one another to kind of like make a decision. It was kind of just there.
It just made sense.
Yeah. And then we had kind of built friendships here in the city already.
Right. Everything like checked off. Like we had friends. It was affordable.
Clean. Big city feel. Easy,
walkable.
Yeah, transportation, walkable, good neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And everybody was so nice too.
So Chicago it was. We ended up coming up to Chicago right before the holidays to kind of find the neighborhood we wanted to live in. We will in this video talk like where we're at now and like get more into that. Summer here is so fun and it is a beautiful day out, so we're gonna get out and actually go walk around the city and take you guys with us. We'll talk more about where we're at in a few minutes.
Yeah. It's gonna be weird walking around with the camera again.
Vlogging again. It's so strange even talking to you guys.
I know.
If you're new here, we aren't normally this awkward either. It's just getting back into the groove of things.
Yeah. This video's gonna feel a little bit rough.
It's gonna be choppy. It's gonna be rough editing this too. It'll be really fun and cringy, but it's fine. We're gonna get into it, so we'll be fine. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Let's get out and about.
Jesus. me sip this.
Should we tell them about the dumpster fire the other day? Oh my god.
Oh, the actual dumpster
The
fire?
actual dumpster fire.
Ty's favorite thing is to say something's an actual dumpster fire, and we actually saw a dumpster fire.
It's literally the garbage truck caught on fire. Margarita. I think we're alcoholic.
We stopped at Velvet Taco. Oh, I wanted to say this. We're gonna get into like our goals for this channel later in this vlog. However, one thing is, we're gonna show more on this channel in season 2 than just being degenerates and doing what we did in season 1 of this.
Well, there's
this
also
channel.
a lot more to do here in this city versus Philly.
You're
so
right. Back to what we're talking about. Where we chose and why we chose it.
if you couldn't guess,
We're in Chicago.
the name on everybody's lips this holiday season.
Not Gypsy Rose,
Not
Chicago.
Gypsy Rose. Can we talk about Gypsy Rose though?
Gosh, a lot has happened in the year and a half that we left
Wow.
you guys.
So many cultural things have happened.
There's so many things. But the biggest thing is we chose a city and we moved. We took our stuff out of storage and we drove it all the way across to Chicago.
It was a shit show.
It was.
That was a dumpster fire
Yeah,
too.
we'll have to tell you about our whole move at some point,
Yeah.
but that's for another vlog. Anyway,
Anywho,
we chose Chicago and we're loving every minute of it.
true.
Anytime we ever told people, oh, we're moving to Chicago, or we're thinking about moving to Chicago, they were always like, oh, it's so cold. It's so dangerous.
You're gonna get shot.
It's dangerous there. Why would you want to move to Chicago? Isn't it cold there? You're gonna get shot.
It has been everything but that. It was cold.
It was
My-
cold.
My 30th birthday, which we missed that part, I turned 30 in January, and on the week of my birthday, what was it, negative?
I mean, real temperature was like -5, but with the wind chill it was like -20.
Yeah, I think I saw it at one point, it was negative 30 with the wind chill,
Yeah.
which is wild.
We were out, it was like Friday night, and we had some friends in town. We walk outside of the bar, complete blizzard. Like, when did this happen?
It was just 1 week,
Yeah.
so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. But other than that,
It's been beautiful.
it hasn't been that bad.
It's been great. Right before the holidays, we did end up moving technically to Chicago. However, we didn't really officially like live here until January of this year.
Yeah. I feel like the first month of your move, like into a new city, you can't say that like you live there yet.
Well, we also we moved in December 1st and then we left again for Christmas.
For the holidays,
For the
yeah.
holidays. So we
Yeah.
really weren't here for all of December. So really, I would say we started living here in January of 2024.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And we've been here for, what, 6 months now? Which
6
is
months.
crazy.
I know, that's wild.
I
We're
can't
halfway
believe
through our
it.
lease.
That is wild. We cannot believe that we've been here for 6 months.
I know.
But we love it. Give the highlights.
The beach is a highlight.
Oof, that is nice. We're
That's a
gonna take
nice
you guys.
perk.
We're gonna do some beach days with you guys.
The
It's been
food,
fun.
the restaurants. Our neighborhood has a shit ton of restaurants.
It is phenomenal.
And everything is so walkable to other neighborhoods. And like if you want to go, oh, that's downtown. Like, oh, take the train, walk there.
It's been great.
That's a con. People love to beep here for no fucking reason.
I thought New York City was loud. This city loves to just honk at any little thing. But we are really excited to show you guys around Chicago. We have a lot of plans for the summer. The summer, obviously, I think everyone knows, summer in Chicago is top notch.
The peak.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun plans in the next few vlogs for you guys. All right, so we were just gonna like do this as like a sit down, like kind of give our spiel of why we've been gone, what we're doing,
Yeah.
where we're going next. But I think it's a Sunday fun day. It's beautiful out. We want to take you guys along with us for a
Yeah.
little bit longer. So I think we're gonna vlog a little.
Yeah, it's kind of just like also not our brand to like do a
Just
sit down
sit-downs.
video.
We're not a sit down kind of channel. If that's what you're looking
Yeah.
for.
And I feel like it's good for us to kind of just start to get back into it. It's just like
Yeah.
it's more natural feeling. It's
Right.
like we're walking around vibing.
Exactly. We're trying to get used to like we were holding the camera and people were giving us looks like, what are they doing? And it was
Yeah.
like, oh,
That's something we
this-
have to get used to again because we're sitting at, there's an intersection right here and so many people have been like gawking
Like, what
outside
are
of their
they
window
doing?
like, why do you have that camera?
We're gonna tell you guys more of like the future of this channel, like what we're thinking and our vision is towards the end of this video, but we're gonna take you guys with us today. Like I said, it's Sunday, it's beautiful out.
Yeah.
Let's take you guys along for our Sunday fun day. We actually are right next to one of our favorite bars. It's called Halligan's, so we'll probably end up going to get a drink at
There's the
Halligan's. The bouncer's right behind you guys right now. So we're gonna go probably get a drink at Halligan's and then go from there.
Cheers.
You ready?
Cheers, folks.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, we just finished at Halligan's. We think we're gonna keep our night going, but I think we're gonna leave you guys here for now. And we'll talk to you guys in the morning. Because we don't want our channel to start looking like season 1 was, where we just become degenerates.
Flashback to Santa Claus.
Facts. So we're going to bring you guys home, drop you guys off at our apartment, and then we're gonna go finish our Sunday fun day out. But we will catch up with you guys in the morning and finish this vlog out. All right, we will see you guys tomorrow. Good?
Yeah.
All right. Mwah.
Bye.
It's Monday.
Happy Monday, kind of. Working from home makes Mondays a little bit better, but
It
still sucks. Also, sorry in this clip if you hear construction. We'll go into it probably at a different date, but we've had construction outside our apartment for how many months?
7
months. And we've lived here
7 months.
6 to 7 months. So it's at the end of it, though. It looks like it's ending. I mean, it looks like it's
horrendous.
It's bad. I'm trying to be positive. Anyway, we left you guys off yesterday so we could finish our Sunday fun day. Did you have fun?
I had fun.
It was a fun Sunday. We just went to a few more places in a different area that we really love. I think we'll take you guys along for a Sunday fun day or just show you our favorite places at some point. So you'll be with us soon and see those places.
Before we wrap this up, I feel like we should maybe just touch on kind of where we want to go for season 2 here. You know, it's been a year and a half. Goals have evolved.
And like we said in like a few other clips, we don't want what happened in season 1 to happen in season 2 of this channel, where we just got repetitive and we didn't really talk about us and who we are as a couple. So
we didn't really have a plan.
Right. So we have 3 goals that we're going to share that we think we can really hold on to. I'm sure we have other goals that we're gonna get to, but like these are our top 3 that we really want to start this channel off on. So I guess goal number 1 is, now that we're in a new city, we really want to highlight the city we live in. Like when we say we really like Chicago, we've loved Chicago for the past 6 months. So we kind of want to show you around Chicago, our favorite coffee shops, our favorite places to eat, neighborhoods, stuff like that. So really for you guys to see where we live on a daily basis.
Yeah. And you hit it, it's a good time because it's summer.
Let's go number 2.
Number 2, I think we're like teaching a lecture, but it's professional and personal growth. Just kind of like professional, like kind of showing you guys what is included like with our careers, where we want to be, and like our I guess our 1 year, 5 year, 10-year plan of careers. And then same thing with on a personal level as well, of where we want to head.
Like we said, again, I don't think that's something we did share in season 1. It's like we didn't communicate very much on like what our personal jobs are and like what we're going through in our daily lives. So
yeah, for you to get to know us better.
Yeah, which leads us to goal 3, is to really develop a community here with you guys on YouTube, our true ones. We feel like if we are more open and honest with you guys about our daily lives and really bring you guys into our lives, that we can really develop something here. So we want to get to know you guys more. We want to find ways on this channel to really connect with you guys.
Forming that community that everybody talks about.
Well, I really did feel like at the end of season 1, we had a true one family, I feel like. We started to develop it, and we want to bring it back. And we know it's going to take us a little while because we've been gone for so long, but we really are going to try. So we hope you liked episode 1 of season 2.
I know it's a little choppy, but
like I said, it's going to be rough for the first few, but
yeah,
it's going to be okay. We're going to get through this together. So
it's fine.
Should we do it? Should we wrap this thing up?
Wrap me up like this construction's hopefully wrapping up soon.
Facts.
You know the deal, folks. If you made it this far, you're a true one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
And don't forget to press that notification button so you get a notification every time we post a video, which we are hoping to be every Wednesday. That is our goal.
That's a goal.
That is a goal. Again, that wasn't part of the top 3 though, because we're just getting back into
I guess that's a part
this.
of forming the community, because we're not
You're
lying
right.
to you guys.
You're right. Okay. We love you guys. Thank you if you made it this far for tuning into episode 1. And we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We love you guys.
Ciao.